that. I'm a YouTube carpenter. I YouTube it, skip to the end, and fuck that up. That's what I do. I don't know about you fellas, but when I work on a project, I gotta go to Home Depot 10 to 25 times that day. Because I always buy the wrong shit. And I'm too much of a man to return it. I just put it in a box in the garage of shit I might need for another occasion. That's what I do. Which, by the way, man, as you get older, you learn a lot about life, don't you? I remember when I was a teenager, and my dad and I would work on projects together, you know. I used to think my dad was a genius. Because we'd be working on a project, and my dad would go, I think I have that part in the garage. And I'd be like, holy shit, this man's a genius. How did he know he was gonna need that part? And now that I'm older, I'm like, man, that guy fucked up a lot, man. He wasn't a genius. He had a box of fuck-ups, just like I do. I went to the Home Depot. Good luck getting somebody to talk to you at the Home Depot. Holy shit, you ever try that? Sir! And they don't give a fuck, they just get... Excuse me! And if you do make eye contact, holy shit, right? They make you feel like you're the asshole. Hey man, can you help me out? What do you need? Well, I need you not to act like my wife. That's what I need. I need you to give some fucks. Can we give some fucks? That's what I would need. I need you to give a fuck. I need you, that's what I need. I said, I'm trying to hang a mantle, a floating mantle. And I don't know about you guys, but you gotta act it out. I'm like, listen, man, I'm trying to, I need the hooks. I need the hooks. Go, fireplace. Then 3 minutes, I'm acting this shit out. He goes, oh, this isn't my department. I said, what department are you in? He said, paint. I said, then you need to get the fuck over to paint. Somebody's looking for you. And by the way, why did you listen to me? If I was doing this or this in my fucking act out, you should listen. You want real help at the Home Depot? You find a lesbian. Lesbians work at Home Depot and those bitches are bad. I've been in San Angelo all day today. I've seen some oil field fucking lesbians. Those bitches got their Magellan shirt on, tucked in. They're fucking Luke Casey's. Buying Lone Star. Let me get a Lone Star. Let me get a Lone Star. That's the best employee you can have. A lesbian. She has the work ethic of a man, but sensibility of a woman. That bitch can't be stopped. Get a Home Depot lesbian, they'll find you. They see you lost. Can I help you? What's going on over here? Oh shit, well, Deanna, listen. I'm trying to hang a mantle. Oh, you're in the wrong section, follow me. Like, oh shit. Pencil under the ear, this bitch was serious. I got home, my wife always wants to get involved with the project after, to judge me. Well, how are you gonna do it? How are you gonna do it? So what are you gonna do? Then I tell her, and then she goes, you think that's gonna work? Bitch, have you YouTubed it? Did you spend 30 minutes with Deanna at the Home Depot? I knew I was fucked with this mantle because my wife ordered it from UPS, from Amazon, and the UPS driver goes, hey man, can you help me out? I said, what the fuck? He goes, I don't know what your wife bought, man, but I need help. I said, oh shit. The woman bought a tree. We brought it in, and now my wife, she wants me to hold it up. Let's see how it looks. Can you hold it up? There I am like an asshole. She sees me shaking, she doesn't give a shit. It's not level. Bitch, I'm holding it up. I played high school football, my left shoulder's fucked up. I can't hold it up on the left side. Got a lot of stingers, I can't hold it up. Well, can you pick it up higher? Bitch, god damn it. Okay, right there, mark it. How many fucking hands you think I got? Why don't you help me? Well, where's your pencil? In my ear, like Deanna's. That's where. She taught me. Shit wasn't easy, man, during the Rona. I felt bad too, man. You know, my son watches me. Your kids watch you. And when I was employed, I worked all the time. And I wanted my son to see me as a working man. Well, during the Rona, I didn't do shit. I'd sit in my underwear. And he'd sit right next to me in his underwear. And there was no sports on, so we would just watch Paw Patrol, me and him. He'd have his Capri Sun. He'd be like, Dad, this is the shit, huh? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
It reads our life.
It sucked, man. Sitting at home, doing nothing, telling us that we can't work. That shit hurt. My son had to see me like that. My wife would take it real serious too, man, I'm telling you. I'd go to the grocery store, she wouldn't let me in the house. You better go take a shower. You better go take a shower. I couldn't go fishing. I said, I'm gonna go fishing. No, that's not Rona approved. With who? I said, your brother. I don't know where my brother's been. Nobody's taking care of him. I don't know where the fuck he's at. Fishing, not approved. 3 days later, we get a knock on the back door. It's Michelle. I go, what the fuck's Michelle doing here? Well, she's gonna do my hair. Oh, that's Rona approved? Really? And why the fuck's she coming in the back door? She was like, it's illegal. It's illegal. She doesn't want to get busted. I said, babe, there's no fucking FBI outside trying to catch Michelle and color your fucking hair. Nobody gives a shit. We fought, man, me and my wife. It was rough on us. The only thing that saved our marriage was the Tiger Kings. That's it. That's the only thing that me and her watched together and brought us back together. Because if you didn't see the Tiger Kings, holy shit, man, that is a shit show. You take Florida and you take Oklahoma and you marry those two redneck motherfuckers together and you get the Tiger Kings. And I was so excited because I was on Facebook and I kept seeing this Carol Baskins. I'm like, who's Carol Baskins? I go, oh, we gotta watch the Tiger Kings, right? And I went in the living room and my wife was in there doing the most disgusting thing that she does, and that's remove her toenail polish. Oh, that is ladies, that is not an indoor activity. That's paint thinner. You need to do that shit in the garage. I fart and she kicks me the fuck out. Oh, she's over there at she's like, oh, our son's been sleeping. He's fucking high right now. I grabbed the remote. She goes, what are we gonna watch? Like that. What are we gonna watch? What does it matter? You weren't watching anything. And then she goes, well, are we gonna watch something I like? Oh yeah, I came in here to put Real Housewives and nobody gives a fuck. I said, no, we're gonna watch the Tiger Kings. What's that? Negative. What is that? I don't know what that is. Fast forward, 4 o'clock in the morning, this is me and my wife. And she's like, oh my God, skip the intro, skip the intro. Oh, she killed him. Joe Exotic, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Goddamn Carol Baskins. And it scared me, man. I'm a diehard Texan. And I met Joe Exotic and he had cowboy boots. And I said, oh shit. All the men in Texas I know wear cowboy boots. And then he had his gun. I got my gun. I said, oh my God, most of the men I know have guns. They're from Texas. And he had his gay pink cowboy shirt on. And a mullet. And I said, oh my God, please don't be from Texas. And they said, Oklahoma. I go, oh, there you go. That's where all the gay cowboys live, right there. If you're gonna be a gay cowboy, you live in Oklahoma. Some of you are pissed. They got some Okies in here. Oh, fuck you, bro. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. That's what he sounded like. That's a pretty good impression. Goddamn Carol Baskins, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. That's how he talked, and then the motherfucker has an album and he sounds like Garth Brooks. What the fuck? Remember his lesbian? Got her arm ripped off. Bitch went to work the next day. Did I tell you that they were committed? She's there, I don't give a fuck. It ain't the tiger's fault. I'm here at work. I'm like, holy shit. There's bartenders and waitresses tonight that didn't show up because they're fucking hungover. God, his lesbian. I'm here. I'm ready to go. The man ran for president. And then when he didn't get president, he decided to run for the governor of Oklahoma. And the funny part is he got 19% of the vote. There's only 3 million people in all of Oklahoma. And 20% of them are like, I like this guy right here. If he can convince 2 straight men to suck his dick, I'm in. You know how I like it? Take your teeth out. But it was hard. The only thing I would look forward to was Monday. Because Monday, our great Governor Abbott would talk. And he would tell us what was up. And all I wanted to do is for him to tell us that we can go back to work, you know. He'd come rolling out, you know. Fuck you guys. Would he not come rolling out? A lot of you guys are acting like my wife would get mad at me. Stop doing that. Because I would do it in the living room. That's not nice. Stop doing that. I said, baby, everything to me is funny. I'm a comedian. She goes, well, it doesn't always have to be funny. And then at that moment, our governor says, and I stand with Texans. Do you? Do you? But he finally said it. He said, we're going back to work. And I love that shit, man. I think that in America, we should have the right to decide whether we want to get out and go to fucking work. Woo! To provide for our families. To feel like we're wanted and needed. And for those of you that don't want to go out, that is your right too. But for us that want to go out and have a good time, go to work. People say, well, don't you feel for people, Steve? What about the people that are going to get the coronavirus and die? And I said, well, what about the people that are unemployed? What about the 30 million Americans who are unemployed? How about the small businesses that aren't going to make it? What about the people who already have financial issues and are having a hard time in their marriage, and now they're going to get a divorce? And now their kids are going to grow up without parents. Yes, motherfucker, I care about people. And he said, let's go back to work. And I cried. My wife said, why are you crying? I said, baby, because I'm going back to work. And the only thing that would have made me happier is if that motherfucker would have popped the wheelie. Texas, we're going back to work. Oh, shit. Did Abbott pop a wheelie? You know we can. I was never afraid of the coronavirus, man. I'll be honest with you. I didn't give a shit. I'm low risk. My wife's low risk. My son, he's only 4.5, man. He's low risk. We'd go to Walmart and I let him lick all the shopping carts. That way, when my mother-in-law came over, I could be like, hey, go hug grandma. And I call her in 2 weeks. How you feeling? You're feeling good? Oh, shit. All right, back to Walmart. Let's go. All my in-laws were Rona approved. 3 weeks into it, they were the first people my wife approved was her parents. I don't know how it is at your house, fellas, but my in-laws are at my house every fucking weekend. Nobody calls them, nobody invites them, but they're the fuck they are. And they are family. They are welcome in our home, man. They are family. I don't have a problem with my in-laws coming over. I'm gonna make that very clear. However, I can see how my wife treats her parents versus mine. I have eyes. Oh yeah, her parents come over, she couldn't be any happier. My parents! Confetti out of her purse. My parents! My parents come over once every 3 months, and there's my wife. Oh. Did we run out of confetti? What happened? Well, I'm happy they're here. Well, you should tell your face. They're always welcome in our home. Tell your fucking face. I don't want you to think that I don't love my mother-in-law. I do. I love my mother-in-law. I don't like her. And I know what I just said right now, there's a man in the room right now that was like, fucking there it is. I've been trying to figure out how I felt, and he fucking nailed it. I love her. I don't like her. She says shit to me with a smile, upbeat, and pretends it's a compliment. But I know what the fuck she's saying. Last time I saw her, she patted me on the belly and goes, well, you look good. And I told my wife, I go, did you hear what the fuck she said? I go, did you hear what she said? She goes, well, she said you look good. No, but did you fucking hear what she said? Now, my father-in-law's badass. I'm a very lucky man. I have a great father-in-law. Cool dude. He works hard and he parties hard. He's like me. He likes to party. I like to party. Right? He likes weed. I like whiskey. Oh, he can smoke the weed, man. And the weed makes him happy. And it makes him giggle. And it makes him fun. And the women in that family do not like when their husbands are happy and fun. So she gets very mad at him when he's high. Now, I don't smoke weed myself, like I said. However, I keep a little weed at the house just to piss her off. Every time he comes over, I'm like, hey man, you want some of this? And he's always like, oh, Steve, I shouldn't. And I'm like, I know. So you can imagine, oh, and by the way, I see how she treats him different. We go eat dinner with my in-laws who have money. My in-laws have money. I never get to see their money. Oh, we eat dinner, it's time to pay. My father-in-law's a good man, he'll reach. And my wife, Dad, please. Your money's no good here. Well, maybe it is. I mean, we haven't even tried. I mean, let's see what the establishment says. I mean, you know what my wife says to me? Well, they do so much for us. They do so much for us. Well, bitch, if they left, they wouldn't do so much for us. So you can imagine how excited my father-in-law was to find out that I was performing in Vegas when weed was legal. He saw my schedule. He said, Steve, man, we're booked in Vegas. I said, weed. He said, nah, man, I'm booked in Vegas. So they came and I paid because their money's no good. They do so much for us. I get to Vegas on Wednesday. They're not going to get there till Thursday morning, 8:30 in the morning. Now that's a problem for me because it's Vegas. I can't be up at 8:30 in the morning. And a lot of you are like, well, Steve, why don't you just let your wife have a key at the desk, at the front desk? Well, I don't have that kind of wife. I can't leave a key at the front desk for her. I must escort her. I have to be there in the fucking lobby. Yes, your liege. And I have to grab her bag. She says we're best friends. I'm like, well, my best friend would wait for a fucking key in the lobby.